Okay, so access to your fuel water separator in the middle, your trim tab engine on the side, a trim tab motor on the right here, and then your live well pump right there, Tsunami, nice one, and then your bilge pump in the bottom. Another battery sitting over here. Just a nice setup. I mean, you can tell that Renegade, you know, took this boat and said, let me get a nice big bow. You can't really see it as well as we can see it. The bow sitting up, nice and flared. You feel like you are in a big boat. In the mid, and let me tell you, I've driven a lot of 23s, and this boat feels like a big, fat Cape Horn. It feels like a big flared bow. Just the way the lines on the inside come out and do, you know, an exit coming out like this. And just the way we're sitting down in the back of the boat, you can just tell that they were saying, okay, we're a bunch of bad boys in Miami, and we build go-fast boats for offshore, and you can just tell the back of the boat's sitting down, and she comes up and flares out. Really, I'm very impressed. First one I've ever been on, very impressed. Let's look at the engine. Okay, she's sitting on a bracket that's about 24 inches long. That's a stainless steel powder coated setup. That is immaculate. It's just beautiful. It's got Seastar hydraulic steering on it, and you can literally take your finger and steer it like this. Why? I don't know, because I've gotten on a bunch of single engine boats that are like this, and you're just not fortunate enough to have that steering. So you've got, you know, the motor sitting out back, plenty of room to come back here and work a fish. If this was my boat, I'd probably put a stainless steel ladder somehow back in here, just so for easy entry and easy exit. You've got two stainless steel rod holders in the back of the boat, one on port and starboard, and you've got three recessible cleats going down the port and starboard. And then, you know, you got a nice stout T-top. I mean, here I am. This T-top is just not going to flex. I mean, I can sit here with my feet off the ground. I've done about 100 pull-ups since I've been on the boat. And let me tell you something. She's stout. Nice light right here. And at one time, you can't see it from where you're at, but let me just show you. It had a crow's nest on top of it. Big 1/2-inch, 3/4-inch piece of starboard right there. And then what you would do to enter is you'd come right here and you would zip this back and crawl one. How would you crawl up in there? I don't know. I guess they figured you were an acrobat and you'd get right up in there. But it had a crow's nest on it. It's also got plates for outrigger holders if you wanted them, and somebody actually had snaps on it for a canvas that went around the T-top. And then if it was my boat, it was an option. See right there where it's got water right there? What I would do is I would come in here, I'd put myself about a 10-gallon tank, and I'd put myself a water pump in there, and then see what else they did? They set it up for a freshwater wash down right there. And then we got our camera bag in there. Lots of room under there. Shame to let it go to waste. That's what I would do. Nice boat. Not $40,000. Not $30,000. Nice boat. Good color. Strong engine. Are you paying attention? Let me tell you something. These boats sit around until I do a video of them. people got common sense. Once they see the video, hasta la vista, baby. And I'm not talking about Arnold. I'm talking about me and you paying attention. Nice boat. Let's go for a ride. Okay, and here she is. RPM gauge, miles per hour, all Suzuki gauges, and then an array of switches on the side, Sony stereo, Uniden VHF, and then it had a chart plotter / VHF in the middle, which has been removed. All right, now I'm gonna crank this girl up, and I just want to show you something. Quiet. Just can't even tell she's running. All right, are you holding on? Hold on, we'll wind it up and show you what time it is. She's trading off about 100 miles an hour, 100 RPMs for every mile an hour. I'm sitting here at 4,200 RPMs, and she's giving me 42 miles an hour indicated. I don't have my handheld GPS. It feels like 42. People ask me all the time, they say, hey, what's the best value in boating today? Look right there. Buy one of those. Buy one of those and you'll never look back. Hello? Are you paying attention? Color too. Okay, let me tell you something. IMPRESSED, 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 worth coming to look at, not a disappointment. Great boat for the value. I bet this boat was in the high 30s, brand new. Call me during normal business hours, 1-866-935-0272, 904-509-4336. You can email me at tillmanauto@hotmail.com or steveissurfing@hotmail.com. Go to our YouTube channel, which you're already on. You're on our YouTube channel. Check out some of our other videos. How stupid was that? Hey, listen. Call me anytime during normal business hours. Make it a safe day on the river. Lord's sakes, you don't want to get out there and get hurt. And let me tell you, when a big wake comes, if you want your wife to go with you again, slow down. Slow down. Go easy. Don't show off. You young kids, you got a long time to live. Take care of your woman. She'll take care of you. Did I ever tell you what my daddy used to say about women? He said, son, he said, there's two kinds of women. And I said, what kind of that, Dad? He said, good old big uns and big old good uns. Of course, my mother was about that big around. Take care. I'll see you on the river.